What's up, guys? So, as you guys know, at around midnight on November the 9th or 4-ish or so, we found out that Donald Trump was going to be our newly elected president. And it actually happened. So many people are in disbelief because it happened, but it did. And it's actually going to go in our history books. So, be ready for that. I know how a majority of you guys are feeling. Some of you guys are afraid. Some are worried. Some are lost. Others, they're excited. Some are happy. Myself, I'm worried. I'm afraid, that kind of thing because of what's to come. And, I live in Texas, and I didn't even vote for Trump, yet I knew that the state was going to go for him. But, it's kind of weird because people were wondering, like, when was it ever a Democratic state, that kind of thing. I actually looked it up, and it was actually a Democratic state for Jimmy Carter in 1976. And I also think for Bill Clinton as well. But, after that, it's all Republicans. And you know what? I'm not going to be no mean person about that. I'm not sure as to what's going to come towards the next 4 years, but I know it won't be pretty. So there's that. As an African American person and also like a bisexual person as a way, it will be scary for me to go around places and, without getting judged and everything along the way. It's also going to be scary to tell kids about this as well because, I have little cousins and I also teach kids about life and everything. And it's going to be worrisome to tell them about what's to happen, tell them that someone will be rude to you, someone will be mean to your mom, your dad, someone will be mean to me, that kind of thing. And it's going to be scary for them to see that because they are actually the future generation. Now, if any of you guys were watching the election and everything, there was a gentleman by the name of Van Jones. He was an African American, just like myself, and he was a CNN political commentator. I also believe he was also a former Obama administrative, and he was actually talking about how this election with Trump being president is actually going to be scary for the kids because he actually had to go home and tell his kids what actually happened on that day. So there's actually a video about it, and you guys should watch it. I'll put the link down below, but it's, you can see he's almost about to cry, and, I almost did the same thing too. So, so much is going to happen between this whole thing, and the whole internet is actually, it's ridiculous. Well, not ridiculous. It's actually scary and it's actually crazy, because there's actually things showing like what happened if the millennials if the millennials voted, and you can see everyone went for Hillary Clinton. However, there are some states that actually went for Trump. And then there's protests in schools. There's also protests in states. I've actually want to show you guys a quick video and show you what it looks like in a way.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. No fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK. 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 No fascist USA.
Happens, and there's also photos of it going around. My school also did it as well because we all have a voice and we want people to know what our voice is saying. So it's out there. So keep a lookout for that. I asked some of my friends, or I asked some people about what they think about this whole election and everything else on the way. And I got a lot of responses. Well, Yeah, I did get a lot of responses, and I'm going to read some of them to you guys. I'm not going to tell you who they were, so don't try to come after the person or anything else like that. But let's see. One of my friends actually said, it makes me scared that people have opinions that they don't want to say because they are afraid to do so. So there will be racist, homophobic people around judging others as well. So, like I said earlier, that's going to happen within the next 4 years. And then another person said, God placed them in that position for a reason. And even though there are those that may not agree with the outcome, we still have to keep in mind that everything happens for a reason. But God still has his hand over all of this for reasons we cannot even begin to describe. So this could either be the best 4 years or the worst, but it also depends on how we see towards each other. I feel that it's not the actual candidate that is tearing this country apart, it's the difference between us that is. Instead of staying united, we are going against each other due to someone that can't even give us hope. We must place our hope in God and have faith that we will get through these next 4 years. So, yes, this person, my friend, was actually correct on this. And then I actually have another one, and it's really long. So when I say this, when I read this, keep a listen. I feel the election was a game where we had to pick the lesser of two evils. Half of the country chose Hillary, a corrupt politician, which isn't really that uncommon, and the other half chose Trump, an arrogant, entitled, sexist, racist, and hateful man who represents America that is wrong with America. I honestly, throughout this whole process, thought he would never make it this far, let alone gain support to win this election. He ran his platform on hate, violence, fear, and the oppression of humans who are generally not a straight white male. He is a bully that is unapologetic, continue to discard, belittle, and make fun of people who are different. Women, Hispanic, Muslims, African Americans, the disabled, members of the LGBTQ community, and the list goes on. He's been sued countless times for fraud. He's gone bankrupt 6 times, and he has gone to trial over the rape of an underage girl. He has offered up very little policy throughout his campaign, and the policies he has created are completely ridiculous in my opinion. I fear that the direction of our country is going backwards and very quickly. All the progress we have made throughout the decades of acceptance and equality is turning back towards hate and discrimination. I am fearful for my brother, who is an immigrant from China, and that he will face an increase of bullying throughout these next 4 years. I am fearful for my very close friends and family members that are a member of the LGBTQ community that will face more hate and very possibly lose their newly earned right to marry the one they love. I am fearful for my friends who are Hispanic and have family members who are non-citizens living here. I am fearful for my friends who are Muslim or look Muslim and are continuously called terrorists based off their religion or ethnicity. I am fearful for my friends. I am fearful for all my female friends and family members who are potentially at threat, to males who think it is sexually okay who sexually assault women. Donald Trump has promoted and normalized all these behaviors and has done so believing he has done no wrong. People see our leader acting as such and they believe it is okay to do the same. Trump is creating a division between our country and is reenacting the same hatred and discrimination that has been a major issue throughout our country's history. I see nothing good happening in the next 4 years, but I only hope that he shows all of us that we are wrong about him and he sees the problem he created and fixes it. So, as you can see, that's going to happen. Obama says that we are all on the same team and that we can get through all of this. And, along with that, he's actually meeting with Trump. You got Michelle Obama meeting with Miss Trump, and you also have Joe Biden meeting with Pence. And you can see in each of the pictures that it's a little awkward for some, and then some photos you're just like, hmm. But you saw the photos around now. But also, uh, you know, he's talking about Trump was talking about how he wants to get rid of parent planhood, but you know, Obama, he said, no, I'm not doing that. We actually gonna keep this permanent, and that was a good thing. And then, you know, Clinton, who lost in the election, she said we got to keep an open mind about this, and she was right. We do need to keep an open mind because, for me, I want to say you need to fight for what is right for this country. You know, if someone says something about you, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. You know, you go out there. I know somebody's gonna call me the N word, and you know, I'm gonna look at them and say, "Excuse me, you don't say that to me." That kind of thing. Never give up. Basically, just 4 years. Hopefully, it goes by pretty fast. I want it to go fast, so that way we don't have to worry about this. You know, God is always gonna watch over you, thick and thin. So remind yourself of that. He always has your back, no matter what. There's so much I want to say, and I know people think, oh, Brian, that's wrong. You shouldn't say that. Or, Brian, I agree with you. But you know what? We have freedom of speech. So this is my freedom of speech to say to you guys. I'm afraid. I really don't want that to happen. But you know what? It happened. So, yes. So this is what's going to happen in the next 4 years. We have to bear with it. But other than that, I hope we do get through all this, that we actually make a difference in life. So just don't give up. All right? With that being said, you guys have a good one.